Recently, going through some different things, we were all going through some personal challenges, my entire family, and there's periods of being overwhelming fear and anxiety and depression that were unrelenting. My father had passed away. It was tough. It was a tough thing for the family, and I was in a very dark place. I was trying to find out any way possible, legal, moral, and ethical, of course. What could I do to get rid of this fear, anxiety, and depression because of my pop? At that particular time, I had 3 herniated discs and spinal stenosis, which is a narrowing of the spinal canal, which affected, I had weakness in my right lower leg, particularly my right foot was paralyzed. So I came across Ed. He was a friend of one of my little brothers, Ronald. So I knew about him, and we communicated on Facebook. One thing led to another, and we did talk over the phone. And he knew that I had some interest in Eastern medicine and alternative methods for healing. So my interest peaked. So what I decided to do, hit a self-healing mastery course, which consisted of 7 sessions. They're usually 2 hours long. He was having another webinar, and he sent me the link for it, but I said, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to participate, because at the time I was in Baltimore for airway course, and I'd be on a plane at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time when this started. And I'm seeing you 30,000, 50, 40,000 feet in the air. How the universe works, I was able to hook into that while I was on the plane. Going through the different sessions, we try to send some positive energy and love to those particular portions of our body that may be ailing us or we'll feel sick. And my pain, by the time I landed in Chicago, my pain in my left lower back, my pain in my left knee, it almost completely dissipated. And all that overwhelming fear and anxiety and stress in every cell of my body was totally gone. That was at 30,000 feet. Like, my knee still works good today. My back's not bothering me. And yesterday I worked out for 2 hours, like hour and a half of lifting and 30 minutes of cardio. Today, up at 4:30, hour and a half of lifting, 30 minutes of cardio. No pain in my knee, no pain in my back. Before I met Ed, my view of energy healing was extremely low, extremely low. However, after going through a self-healing mastery course and some of the other sessions and webinars with him, the possibilities for energy healing to me were endless. My feeling with medicine in general is that we as physicians are there to take care of the patients, not our egos. So if you have different alternatives that work, that help you avoid ingesting pills and someone slicing and dicing you and taking you to surgery, why not? Now, sometimes you may not be able to explain it, but if it works, who gives a rip? The point is you want to feel better. That's the thing. And plus, for me, it gives more power to the patient. Because I have a saying that I want people personally to take back their health and be responsible for their own life, because it's theirs. It's not the hospital's responsibility, your doctor's responsibility, the pharmaceutical company's responsibility, or insurance companies. So you have to be proactive and take accountability for your own health. And Ed Strachar helps you do that. He gives you tools to use even when you're not with him on your own to help with your illness, disease that's going on in your life, or any type of events that's going on in your life. With your help, though, you have to be a participant, because it's about your body too. He'll help you get the results. And that's what we want. That's what I want as a Western medically trained physician. I want my patients to feel better. I want them to get the results they're looking for. And we could do this as a partnership. That's my goal, but we're not really allowed to do that in Western medicine, where Ed gives you that opportunity to be more and more involved in your own health care versus Western medicine. We're getting better, but we have ways to go. There's some references and research materials that you could check out on your own. I don't blame you for checking it out on your own, but it does work. But there's some information to back it up too. And he has helped hundreds, if not thousands, of people are getting results when they couldn't get results any other place. So I would encourage them, to research the information good research about, even about Ed. What I would share with the orthopedic physician is that if they have any clients or any patients that have chronic joint pain, that I know that Ed would be able to help them as far as their chronic joint pain, be it their knee, their shoulder, or their hip. What's that going to do for you? It's going to lessen that probably the scripts you have to write for them, the type of pain medication for them. It may lessen their visits to you. They may be more open-minded to not just getting less pain medication, but physical therapy and all of our alternatives. So it's a win-win situation for the patient, which is the most important thing, and you as an orthopedic doctor too as well. That's why I love working with him. And I feel if you work with Ed, you'll be able to say the same thing too.